Hey guys, this is Sarah. I'm back. I'm back. I'm making videos again, and I'm so happy to be. I really miss talking to you guys. So yeah, I'll be posting some videos sometimes. Probably won't have a set schedule or anything, but I'll just you'll see them when they pop up. Um, so yeah, today though, I want to talk about something that's been affecting me lately in my recent history, uh, and that is heartbreak, breakups, uh, heartache, that kind of that kind of thing. It sucks. It sucks, and we all hate it. We hate it a lot. um, yeah. So, when you're experiencing heartache, what happened? What's happening to you right now? Well, you had this thing that you really liked. Your life got really comfortable and cozy, or at least hopeful, and you were experiencing something that you appreciated and wanted, and somehow, either out of nowhere or maybe you predicted it, I guess it depends on the situation, but somehow that reality of something you appreciated is crushed, gone. Oh, no, no more. You don't have that anymore. It's gone. And you don't want it to be. And that sucks. It sucks. Your expectations are all of a sudden just not what reality is going to give you. And it hurts to have to realize that and deal with it. And I almost don't know what to say on that. Like, you're gonna experience loss and no information, nothing, nobody can really help you with that. I mean, you're gonna have to go through it, and you can do things that'll make it better or worse, but you're gonna have to experience it. So I guess get ready for the ride. um, So yeah, you're in pain, and something that happens when you're in this kind of pain is you expect that it's gonna last forever. You expect, maybe not forever, but you expect that you're going to be in this situation for a long time and that your life's not really gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse. You're gonna experience this pain endlessly, and nothing you can do will make it better. And I mean, I can't tell you that that's not true because we don't like people telling us that. Oh, it's okay. It'll get better. When in reality, you don't feel like it will. And you have no reason to think that it'll get better. And that's a terrible, terrible feeling to experience. So, yeah. It sucks. But I want to share with you guys something that, well, a few things that I've kind of figured out or that people have helped me to see in order to look at the situation differently and maybe lessen the pain a bit. Okay? Um, so, yeah, first and foremost, having support from any kind of friend or family member helps a lot because you realize that there's actually important parts of my life that aren't totally screwed up right now. You know, I have people that care about me and value my time, and being around them, it's not just a distraction. That helps too. It's a distraction from what you're experiencing, but it also helps you remind yourself of who you are. Who you are not just in the context of a relationship, but the whole picture of your life. You see that it's a lot bigger when you're around other people that care about you. And I'd recommend seeking any kind of support from people you care about. Don't abuse their time. Don't waste their time. Don't take too much, spend too much time there, but seek it. It can be a really valuable tool for you. Uh, Definitely. Um, Something else is what's happening when you're in this situation is your mind is going to be trying to figure out and understand what happened. When you're experiencing heartache, you you naturally, just because it's something you want to do, you want to do whatever you can to prevent it from happening again later. So your mind is going to go crazy trying to understand why this is happening to me. Why? What are the reasons? How can I stop this from happening in the future? And you know what? It's great to learn from your experiences. It's great to look at something and see how I could improve so that my life is better later. But oftentimes, these types of thinking, it's not always productive. It hurts sometimes. Usually, when you're thinking, oh, well, why did this happen? Your mind will come up with an automatic reason that says, oh, it's because you're not worth it. You're worthless. Oh, it's because you're not lovable. It's because everybody hates you or you're destined for misery. Or your mind will come up with a lot of hating things towards yourself. And something else it'll do, it'll come up with hating things towards other people, specifically the person you are now missing. I guess I don't know a word for that, but the person you now miss, you don't have anymore. Sometimes it'll come up with hating things towards them. You'll be like, oh, he or she wasn't good enough anyway, or oh, he or she was a liar, or it's just your mind, in order to prevent you from experiencing further pain, it'll try to explain and justify and understand what's happening to you right now. And it'll do this in a bunch of painful, attacking ways towards yourself and another individual. And in my experience, that doesn't really help any. It doesn't. It'll probably happen a little bit, but it doesn't help, and you don't want to encourage that. Instead, you want to come from a place of love towards yourself and the other person. Say, yeah, I appreciated the time that I had. I appreciated some things about them. And I appreciate myself and who I am and maybe how I behaved in certain aspects. And learn to not necessarily limit the picture to all the negative things, because that's not quite true. Is it? I mean, is it true that all you are is a worthless piece of junk? No, no, of course not. So don't let your mind get too carried away in telling you lies. It's a waste of time. Yeah, it's a huge waste of time. So it's not worth the time bothering it. Okay. Um, the last thing that's really helped me in getting through and getting over heartache, heartbreak, whatever you want to call it, is creating a new vision for myself and reminding myself of all the possibilities that there are in my life now at this point, at this moment. There's a lot that I could do and a lot that I can experience, and I start to put together things that I want. What do I want now from life? Okay, I had this thing. I thought I wanted it, but reality prevented me from continuing to experience it. So what do? You say, okay, well, now I got to come up with some new wants. What are some new desires, some new things that I want for myself? And then allow yourself to maybe get starting on pursuing them, or at least thinking about, imagining these things. And I definitely encourage you to get started on them. I mean, that's something that allows you to kind of move over the past. Just kind of, okay, that's gone, and now here's me in a new reality that's not totally painful, and I kind of like it. And that's how you move through these feelings. And you can't force yourself not to feel them. You can't just, there's no magic solution. But these things, allowing yourself to create a new identity that you like and not wasting your time thinking about junk that isn't true. Those two things can really help you. Oh, and seek support whenever you need it or whenever it's available to you. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. It's really good to be back, guys. Be looking for my next videos. See you later.